Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, Coffee Tea Paper. My name's Louise and we're back with week 19 with our CTP 2024 Calm Journal prompts. Before we get started, I'll give you a little walkthrough of the progress in our kitchen and laundry. So I'll swap over to voiceover Louise for that. Okay, voiceover Louise here showing you the kitchen progress. Yes, we have some cabinetry in place, which is very exciting because it's starting to resemble a bit of a kitchen. And there the builders have had a little bit of fun drawing smiley face in the sawdust for us. Yeah, they're quite young, but they're very good at what they're doing. So it's yeah, it's quite funny. And yeah, so that's the main part of the kitchen. And over here we're having like a sort of a buffet style. It'll be slightly different colors. And we finally have a door in our new doorway. And this is where the ovens are gonna be. And this is very exciting for me to open this door into our new space, which is going to include, yep, and we have some floor because we had a big hole there which went right down to the slab. So they've filled that in and they're starting to cover over and level the floor in what used to be the laundry. So I have to be very careful because it's still drying. So I had to take a big step over there. And we're going to have a bonus cupboard in this space, which was just a big empty cavity, which was a bit scary. And yeah, we still don't have a ceiling in there. And they found this kind of old motor in there, which isn't attached to anything. So I don't know what's happening there. So this is going to be the color of the final cabinetry, and this dark bit on the bottom, that's going to be the kickboard, but that's also going to be the cabinetry over on the other side. So as you can see, there's been a lot of progress, and yeah, so finally it's starting to look like a kitchen again. There's been a couple of setbacks. You always get that in a renovation and a build. You just have to keep moving, focus on the outcome, and just try and keep track of what's in your plans and what's going in. Now, I've got my little friend here. My daughter picked him up for me a couple of weeks ago at the markets at the university that she goes to, and she couldn't resist him. He looks like Pippi, our rescue cockatiel. So he's joining me there for the moment. If you see a bit of sort of mist or vapor coming across my desk, I've just got my diffuser on because it's Saturday and the builders aren't here, and it's nice and quiet and peaceful, and yeah, so I'm enjoying it. So last week it was stand still and allow your mind to rest. And this was a very popular one, and I totally get why, because sometimes we're very mindful of resting our bodies and we need to get enough sleep. We're not, can't be watching screens up until the last minute we're going to bed and things like that. But it's also important to give our mind a break. Sometimes it's just good to think about nothing and not be watching anything, not to be reading a book, but just take a moment to sit and do nothing. Easier said than done, but we'll see. I've had a bit of time to do some catch up in my journal this week, so I actually have filled out text on the pages, so I'm really stoked about that. So I'm pretty much up to date with all my writing. There was a few a few lines with frustrated things that came out, but that's all right. That's sometimes what your journal is for as well, for letting yourself just have a little moment. Let's have a look. Whoopsie. Let's have a look what we have. I really like this background. I like this font. We've got an attributed quote. So far so good. Oh, it's a bit along the same theme of rest. Okay, take rest. A field that has rested gives a bountiful crop. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was a Greek philosopher. And yes, the wisdom of the Greeks. I guess, you know, if we couple this with last week's quote about allowing your mind to rest, if you allow your mind to rest and then perhaps it allows you to think more clearly or you have more rational thoughts. Anyway, I don't mind this one. I don't mind the design of this one. I'm just going to take a moment, have a look at this card and put together some pieces that I think I'm sort of taking inspiration from this idea of a field and this foliage and yeah. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, let's see. I've put together a few things, thinking about taking rest and a field that has rested gives a bountiful crop. And I remembered I had this sort of piece of paper from one of my pen pals with a receipt number and this sort of drawing of a flower overlaid on the top. And then I found this which looks a bit like sort of dirt, dirt paper. And I thought it might be nice to use maybe a couple or one or two of these botanical cutouts. And then I remembered I had these whimsical fairies that another pen pal sent me. And then I found these ladies and that Ali from Dabbling in Journals sent me. I really was pleased to see she was back recording the other week, but then there hasn't been a video this week, so I really hope that she's doing okay. She's able to join us more regularly once again. But yeah, look, in thinking of Ali, I think I might use one of the ladies that she sent me actually. And I don't know if she's got time to watch any videos or let alone my videos at the moment, but I think I will do that because I miss her. I really enjoy her content and her videos and our little interactions over this amazing platform that is YouTube. Yeah, so I like this lady that she sent me, and she's holding these flowers, and that can be our bountiful crop. We also might pop in maybe one or two of these. We'll see. We'll get the background down first and then have a look. So I might just pop on some music. The birdie's being a bit annoying at the moment. Oh, there's a leaf. This birdie's good. He's very quiet. And yeah, let's just see where it takes us. So if you're joining in, go grab some supplies if you haven't already, and we'll pop on some music and get going. Well, my friends, I'm going to finish up there. I'm quite happy with this spread. It's not overly complicated, but I really like the individual pieces that I've used here. So I hope you also find this week's quote inspiring, or the background inspiring, or what I've done here. But have a wonderful weekend. It's actually a long weekend here, so I'm really looking forward to getting a few things done in the peace and quiet. I actually have a couple of unboxing videos to record. I also want to do an update on Ferris Wheel Press. If you haven't seen my notice, my new discount code is JA-CTP, which actually gives you 15% off now. And there are some special deals happening this weekend that I will put in a text box here. And yeah, they're running a few promotions and things. So now's a good time if you're eyeing off some Ferris Wheel Press products to maybe save a bit of extra money on it. And who doesn't like that? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Isn't it cute? And I will see you next week. Well, maybe not. Maybe sooner if I can get my videos done. Yes, let's say that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.